Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we're reacting to this coffee request. We have been talking about Korea. We have seen all the good sides also, but this one is not such a good side. This request says, "I told you there are some issues in Korea as well, related to some bad things. Let me introduce one of them. It's really embarrassing and shameful, which is the dark side of the W Korea charity event." Okay. So let's take a look. This is from a channel called 1GB of Asia. Let's go.
K-pop idols disrespecting cancer patients. That's the scandal rocking Korea right now. What was meant to be a breast cancer awareness charity gala hosted by W Korea has turned into a PR nightmare, with idols being accused of being tone deaf, insensitive, and even disrespectful to cancer patients and survivors. The event, called Love Love Your W, was meant to raise awareness for breast cancer. But from the videos and photos that circulated, it looked more like a VIP club night than a charity campaign. K-pop idols from groups like BTS, aespa, IVE, TXT, Idol, and even K-drama actors like Jung Hae-in, Byeon Woo-seok, and Lee Chae-min, who's been going viral for Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, were all there. But the internet quickly noticed something was off. Shockingly, many fans online said they didn't even know the event was for breast cancer awareness until they saw people talking about it later. And when people started digging...
That's what I was gonna say, guys. Maybe the K-pop idols didn't even know what they were there for, because most of these things you get paid to participate of a party, or you get paid to, like, just to show up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these artists didn't even know where they were, what they were doing. Or maybe they did. I don't know. But that's crazy to think. But what happened? Let's see.
Digging into the charity's actual numbers, things got worse. W Korea's own disclosures revealed that since around 2006, their Love Your W campaign has donated a total of about 1 billion Korean won. That's only around $770,000 in nearly 20 years.
Only?
For an event packed with...
Wait. That's 7,700,000. Is that a small number? I feel like that's a lot of, but in 20 years. Wait. So, but how much did they earn from these events? Oh, that's crazy.
$770,000 in nearly 20 years.
$770,000. I thought that was 7 million.
Korean won. That's only around $770,000 in nearly 20 years. For an event packed with luxury brands, top idols, and million-dollar sponsorships, people felt the donation amount was shockingly low. That discovery fueled the outrage. People started calling it a fake awareness campaign dressed up as a fashion gala. Then came aespa's Giselle and Karina. A video of them leaving the event went viral. They appeared to stumble several times, with Giselle nearly tipping over.
Or maybe the high heel. What's going on? I'm trying to understand this whole situation, guys. So, W Korea did a charity event, called all of these K-pop idols and artists.
Fans first thought it was cute, but once the backlash started, that same video became proof for critics that idols were allegedly drunk at a cancer charity event.
Wow.
Another major issue? The dress code, or lack of one. There was no clear instruction for attendees to wear pink or a pink ribbon, which is the international symbol for breast cancer awareness. Instead, most idols showed up in black, nude, or party-style outfits. Then, G-Idol's Mini became the next target of criticism.
This is giving me a headache. This is such a PR headache. It feels like this was all the fault of the organizers. I feel like the organizers, they didn't disclose exactly what the event was about, because honestly, I'm pretty sure these artists, they take care of their reputation really seriously, and I don't think they would be seen doing these things if they knew exactly what the stakes were here. So I feel like these type of events need to be very clear. Listen, this is a charity event. This is for cancer. This is this and that. Because I feel like a lot of people would take that really, really, really seriously had they known. I don't know. I honestly do not know. I can't believe an artist would knowingly do these things if they knew. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't really care, if they don't care, they would put on a show if they had known. Dude, this is crazy. What a crazy beginning of a video. So in 20 years, only 770,000, but this is a huge charity event where they get millions in sponsor. Okay. So I feel like they might have earned more than $1 million per event. So giving only 770,000, I thought it was 7 million. So in my mind, I was thinking maybe, but still 7 million is still a small number. It's because I don't know W Korea. I don't know how big these events are, but having BTS, TXT, aespa, having all of these people there, yeah, they probably are huge, right?
On the red carpet, she wore a backless dress, but what really angered people were the Instagram photos she posted later, wearing a black blazer and low-rise jeans with lacy underwear visibly showing. People called it tone-deaf, inappropriate, and insensitive. Some couldn't believe she posted those photos while the controversy was still ongoing. As if things weren't messy enough, Jay Park came under fire for performing his song Mama at the event, a track criticised for its sexual lyrics, especially references to breasts. After public backlash, he posted an apology on Instagram saying, after the official breast cancer awareness campaign ended, there was an after-party and performance. I understood it as a gathering of people who came together with good intentions and in good spirits, so I performed as I normally would. To any cancer patients who may have felt uncomfortable or upset watching my performance, I sincerely apologise. I hope you all stay healthy.
So he did know.
Fighting, I performed, even though I have an injury, without pay and with a good heart, wanting to contribute in a meaningful way.
Okay, so
please don't twist that goodwill.
So in the announcement, he confirmed two things: that he was aware of it and that he wasn't getting paid for it. So it's not like it was a paid appearance, you know. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But his apology didn't convince everyone. Many still accused him of missing the point, that it wasn't just about the song, but about the entire attitude of the event. People had a lot to say on Twitter X reactions verbatim. I was enjoying seeing all the videos of my faves, but the only way I found out it was a breast cancer awareness event was this tweet. That's crazy considering how big it was. I think the real issue here is the lack of genuine...
Bro, if this isn't... I'm losing my voice here. If this is an event to raise awareness, how did so many people not know? It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, literally, I'm fiddling around with this, and I accidentally already raised awareness for you know, like literally, you could literally just have a ribbon on your... Dude, that's crazy. This is such an organization PR nightmare.
In understanding. When brands treat serious causes as just a marketing trend, it shows they missed the point entirely. That's disgusting, man. I don't mind it being a party. It's the fact they clearly don't actually give a F about breast cancer awareness, research or fundraising, and are just adding breast cancer onto the name for aesthetic purposes. Gross. Korean celebrities literally sold their souls to the entertainment industry. They stand for absolutely nothing. Can't speak up for social justice, feminist issues, aside. They can't even call out the rise of fascism in their country. Just puppets who sing, dance and act.
Okay, but let's not generalize. You know, there are good people out there doing good things. So I understand the revolt and the anger here, but I also understand that you can't generalize. Some people really mean well, and you know, we can't just cancel every single person. We got to treat this as an individual thing, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should just bash everybody who was there. Even the people who had good intentions, right? I don't know.
When reporters reached out for clarification, W Korea simply said, "We cannot provide a response regarding the controversy surrounding the Love Your
not
WQ25 event." That answer, or lack of one, only made things worse.
Dude, this is crazy.
The real issue...
Honestly, have you guys ever watched the movie Parasite? It feels like I'm watching an episode of Parasite. I watched the movie. You can go watch it also. But my reaction to it, that is. But it's crazy to think this is a gala event to raise money. Oh man, this feels so much like you guys know the movie The Purge. Kind of feels like, the Squid Game, the sponsors from the Squid Game. Dang, that's crazy. Like, it feels so off, doesn't it? Yeah, no, but seriously, like, it feels like it's a gala event to raise awareness and money for cancer patients, but at the same time it feels like there's so many people out there that don't have access to this, and when they see this picture, they're like, dang, like, I would rather be there. I don't know, it feels so dystopian to me. It's crazy.
That answer, or lack of one, only made things worse. The real issue isn't the fact that celebrities attended a party, it's the mismatch. When something is labelled a breast cancer awareness event, but there's no visible effort to actually raise awareness, educate or help patients, and when even the pink symbol is missing, people feel like the cause was used as decoration. And that's what makes this controversy sting.
Wow.
A night that was supposed to promote compassion and awareness ended up highlighting how performative celebrity charity can sometimes be.
I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but since this video has been circulating around the internet, I feel like I should come out and speak about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen the W Korea's event for breast cancer awareness. I couldn't help but wonder why does this feel like a party rather than a cause. I've been through cancer myself. I literally just finished my last chemotherapy 2 days ago. I know what it's like to sit in a hospital and wait and be scared and not know of the certainty of what's going to happen in the future. Breast cancer affects nearly 1 in 8 Korean women, with around 30,000 new diagnoses each year. These are lives, not statistics to glamorize. So let me ask you this. If you're gonna hold an awareness event for breast cancer, why isn't there pink? Why is there no logos here or there to represent the fight and the cause of this disease? Those are not just symbols that are decorative. They remind us, they unite us, and they say, hey, you are seen and you are not alone. Awareness is not just about red carpets and taking photos. It's about visibility, education, and real support. For people like me, cancer is not a dress code. It's not a campaign, it's not a hashtag, it's not a celebration. It's hospital beds, chemo chair, and learning how to love yourself when you can't even recognize yourself when you look at yourself in the reflection. If an event is not making people aware of the issue, then what's the point? What are we celebrating?
That's what I said. If it's an event to raise awareness, why didn't anybody know about it? Like, listen, here's an idea. Rather than spend so much money in this gala, this fancy dinner, why don't you invite them all to go to the hospital lunchroom or the hospital lounge or where the cancer patients are, right? Or here's a fun idea: go camping. You still get everybody reunited in a nice cozy place as well if you don't want to go to the hospital, like afraid of germs or stuff. I don't know. A camp would be a more appropriate place where around the campfire you guys talk about issues, or actually invite people who have had some type of story to tell, or just just raise awareness without having a party about it. It just feels so weird. But here's a silver lining. Here's something that the good side of this. I do not think this would have raised more it wouldn't have gone more viral than it did if all of these bad things didn't happen. So that's the silver lining there. The fact that it went super viral, it actually helped the cause. So it's still a win on that positive side. If we are trying to find a positive out of this, is that this was so big that everybody started caring and being more aware of this, I suppose. But still, it would have been nice to have like a link, or I don't know. It felt like even when it went wrong, it actually helped the cause because a lot of people found out about it, and are talking about it. So yeah, I guess that's it. But it's absolutely a PR nightmare. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I've been to a few charity events, but it wasn't like this. All press is good press, right? Dang, fancy champagne. I mean, I don't care what the artists do with their own money and, you know, with their own time. If they want to perform, have fun, meet up, enjoy yourselves. But the problem is that this was supposed to be a charity event. And that's not a place to show off. It's crazy, crazy. When was this, by the way? Wow. Okay, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. And this was now? It was. This video was posted 11 days ago. Why didn't someone go through the set list beforehand? No, the thing is, why did the managers or the PR not raise something like if I'm a manager of an artist and I go there and I'm like, this doesn't look good, this looks weird, I would definitely tell my artist or the person I'm representing, listen, put this on. I don't know. I feel like people weren't really aware. Like, you know, when you live in such glamour, you kind of like forget how other people are living, right? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You kind of like lose sense of how other people, like sense of reality, right? Because trust me, there are some people who have never had the opportunity to even see or hold a champagne bottle. Then you're raising an event, or you're raising awareness in a charity event while you're boasting glamour and all of this richness, and you're telling us, okay, you have to donate your money to the cause, but we spend the charity's money on these lavish events. And the worst part is that they don't even notice this. Isn't that crazy? And the fact that people dug into it and saw that only 700,000 went to all of these things. I'm telling you, I think that that party right there must have cost 700,000 itself. That party alone must have cost 700,000 itself. That's crazy. Anyways, these type of videos really get me angry because people like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. One wise actress managed to escape the hellish mess. She said she went because it was a fundraiser for cancer patients, but once she saw what was happening, she said she has never seen anything like that and went straight back home. See, that's what I'm talking about. If I'm one of the managers and I tell them, okay, you have to go to this event because they invited you. Once I get there and I see these things, I don't feel comfortable in these crazy, like, dystopian. It feels weird. I don't know. It feels weird. It just feels like I don't know, man. And I'm not saying I have been to invited. Who am I to say anything about this? Because I've never even been invited to one of these lavish parties. But if somebody's telling me it's a charity event, I've been to so many charity events. I don't talk about these things because, you know, it's not my I don't want to show off about them. But most of the things that I've been to were in hospitals, were in old care houses, were in places where people actually need the help. Like, literally, you want to talk about cancer patients, go visit them, show their story, you know, um, do something like Patch Adams did. You know what I'm saying? Rather than I don't know. It feels weird. I'm so confused. Like, literally, how would you not see that? You know what I'm saying? The only explanation for me, which is sensible and plausible, is that the artist didn't know. That's the only thing I can think of. They didn't know. Because how can people not be self-aware? I don't know. It's crazy. This really kind of like messed up my mind here. But what do you guys think of it? And honestly, I really like that this happened because the charity will be more responsible in the future. People got to know about this, and I'm sure that any investigation will go on and the money that was raised will go to the right people. And the artists will be more self-aware, being like, dang, wait, let me be more careful to like where I go to, you know, because I'm sure that, you know, many of these K-pop artists, they want to do the right thing, you know, going to an event, raising awareness, not being paid for it, you know, it shows that they really want to do the right thing, but they were caught up in a mess that was the organization's fault. So I hope this raises awareness, and yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. And I know there are a lot of people who will protect their K-pop stars, but before being a fan of them, be a fan of their goodwill. So I don't know. I'm not here to lecture you anyways. I'm just here to check out what's up with this video. So thank you so much for this request, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments down below. And as I said, be fair to everyone. Not everyone were ill-intended, but at the same time, those who were really not self-aware, you know, they got to be held accountable for doing those crazy stuff. Anyways, see you soon, guys. Take care. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.